if you had Bloomberg here and you could ask him, you could tell him you had his attention. What would be the 3 most important things as a person that from the Harlem community? What would be the 3 most important things that you would ask him, that you would like to see him address, as well as the political representatives of Harlem?
Number 1 is housing. The housing is too high. You moving all the black people out of Harlem. My family been here almost 100 years. Parking is number 2. The tickets, they don't give you a chance for a ticket now. They move right behind you. Number 3 is schooling. You ain't got enough crossing guards here. Kids is getting hit every day. Now, if you go on our vote, you got to come up here and answer some questions. Why you don't have a community affair where people ask you questions? Come up to Harlem. You know, you go everywhere else. You go to Long Island, Queens, everything. You march in the parades with them. You don't come holler at the people in Harlem.
Have a town hall meeting.
Town hall meeting. You don't have none of them there. That's what we need, a town hall meeting.
I just want to know one reason, man. It's like, as an ex-offender, why there's no programs that's in Harlem or in New York City yet alone that can enable ones that did a lot of time in penitentiaries to have a full-fledged job, housing, and with an opportunity to have their own success in society beyond the prison walls. Now, if we can have some politicians, may they be whatever cultural or nationality from Harlem, Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, our 5 boroughs, to represent some offenders that's just coming home from jail after doing 30 and 40 years and that don't have no family or no nothing. Y'all stick them in the Humane Society, or what's that other spot that they go to? All the shelters and all that, and you know your person, they still have a mentality of being in jail. Guess what? Somebody done stole something from them. Now they got to defend for themselves amongst 100 people in one room. That's not right. So if somebody can help me, may it be Inez Dingerson, Charles Rangel, who's the new prosecutor they just put in that side van, whoever, because it's a crime, man, that y'all committing against the ex-offenders, man, and it ain't right. Straighten it out. Thank you.
Come on, class.
Okay. I like to address the issue on the youth out here in the street today. That we need some training program, vocational program. Matter of fact, the same program they already have in the state prison system, where they're giving them vocational training, GED programs. You know, we need something for them because they running around here killing each other. You know what I'm saying? We need some more positive things for them to do.
Okay, what I'm going to say might help Mr. Thompson get elected, because he was the one that stood and talked to the Harlem community at the Harlem Week on 135th Street when Bloomberg just walked through. He wouldn't even talk to the representatives from KISS FM and let the people hear him be heard under no issues. So, you know, he's like a fraud. You know, as far as I'm concerned, you're not talking to the people, you're not willing to address their issues, when the other representative that's running for mayor, Bill Thompson, was willing to stand there and answer the people's questions. So if it's going to be a vote in the Harlem community, the whole Harlem community is voting for him, not Bloomberg.
Yeah, have a town hall meeting anywhere in Harlem. Matter of fact, zip code, we got a lot of room up in here, even upstairs, you know. We got some room up in here. Come up in here, and you know, the police is around anyway, so you ain't got nothing to worry about, you know. But get on up here to zip codes, man, and have that town hall meeting. Then you got my vote, and I ain't never voted. You know, do that and I'll vote.
You come to Harlem. And another thing, how did you get the 3rd term? That was never in existence. You made that, this new up. So now what we trying to do, we trying to figure out how this came about, the 3rd term. Only the person only person with the money had look like you bought that. So you come up here and explain to us how you came about with this 3rd term. Because after 2 terms, everybody else left. You the only one wanted to stay and made Congress or whoever it is turn it around. That's what I'm trying to figure out, how you get a 3rd term. Mm-hmm. You know, that's crazy there. I never heard of that in my life. And I votes.
That's my bus, so that's my train. They tell you I belong to the city.
The 3rd term is going to be his defeat. That's it sits in the craw of most people. Why does he need a third term? With all the money and all the power. Why couldn't he do it in the same length of time that every other mayor did it? You know, what is he doing to the middle class? Taking their money. So where's all that money going?
That's a good question.
All right? And then nobody asked the question, is Bloomberg buying the election? Yes or no?
What do you think?
Yes.
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 You too?
No, I'm not.
Yes.
Why do you think Bloomberg's buying the election?
How much money has he spent?
$63 million.
Of whose money?
His own.
Well then, I rest my case.
You
Two.
You think that's all that he spent so far?
No.
Why would someone spend that much money
to buy a job that don't get paid?
Yeah.
For the power. The power.
He started out when he
The power. You know,
Bloomberg was what?
if you control the Wall Street, you control the country. You see when Wall Street, big bust on Wall Street, you see where the country went? Down. Now, what news am I going to be on?